Millions of Americans will travel by plane during this busy holiday season, exposing themselves to fellow passengers who could get them sick. So how do you protect yourself and others this flu season? Dr. Devi is an associate professor at NYU's School of Medicine and joins us now. And I think the first big question, as many people are traveling today and throughout the weekend, how do you get sick? If you're on a plane or a train or in a closed space, someone sneezes or coughs, you're thinking, I have nowhere to go. The germs are only going to come to me, but it actually has to get into your body, right?
Exactly. They have to come in through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, so they have to actually get inside you. Now, most people, if they see someone sneezing or coughing, they know to kind of stay away or kind of to turn away from that person, right? But the thing that they might forget is that those germs land somewhere, so gravity pulls them down. You know, maybe the person sneezes on their hand or covers their face, but then touches something with their hand. Now, if you touch that same surface and then touch your own face, then you've transferred those bacteria or virus cells, right? So
don't touch your face. Try to avoid that at all costs. A big mistake that I make that I just realized is a problem is I use the tray table that comes down in front of me on the plane. I sleep on it. It's like the perfect place to nap. But apparently that is the worst thing you can do.
Well, a new study shows that that actually is perhaps the dirtiest part of the plane in terms of germs, right? So if you think about it, even the lavatory flush button is cleaner because people probably clean it. They know, they expect that to be dirty. But the tray table, people don't think about it. So if you're sick and you've got germs on your hands, you pull that down, those germs get on that tray table. Then the next person comes, puts their food on it. As soon as they touch it and put their fingers to their mouth, either with their peanuts, their chips, their cookies, or whatever else, then they've got those germs inside their bodies. So you're right, that is a mistake, but I mean, you can avoid some of that by cleaning off the tray table with, let's say, a hand wipe or sanitizing wipe. But that's one area that's dangerous. Another thing people think about or forget about sometimes is, let's say you're using the water fountain at the airport, right? That start button to get it going, everybody presses on that. You know, the bathroom handles, when you turn it to lock it and lock yourself in the stall, you can also get bacteria and germs on your hands that way. And even on the plane, if you think about turning on the light or turning on the vents, these are all areas that people touch with their hands that have germs on them.
So pretty much don't touch anything, including yourself. I'm also thinking about like the magazines in front of you that how many people have read through before you got there, where the barf bag is and everything else.
Same idea. Now, if you touch germs, you're still okay, right? Because we all have germs on our bodies, but then you can go wash your hands, which is another important thing. So wash your hands frequently. I mean, the soap doesn't kill the bacteria and germs specifically, but it washes them off. So it kind of mechanically lifts them up and then gets rid of them. Now, the thing about touching your face, if you don't have too many, infectious germs on your hands, it's not a big deal. But if you touch these things and then touch your mouth or your nose, which is really hard to avoid.
Right. So wash your hands all the time. If not, bring hand sanitizer. Dr. Devi, thank you for this advice. Much needed.
Sure.